Todd Massey, a solution consultant. Workday Adaptive Planning is a platform for everyone. It chooses to bring budgets and plans together all in one place. In this example, we'd like to explore what it'd be like to be part of the marketing operations team and being able to explore different scenarios. Scenarios such as investments across your contracts, your different campaign commitments, perhaps exploring trade shows and upcoming events, or maybe new trade promotions, doing scenario analysis, or working closely with the sales team to address pipeline engagements. All of this is the kinds of stuff we use our planning platform to explore. So in our first part of our example, let's log in as a director of marketing, an executive, somebody that can come in and look at all the different operations across all the different regions and make some adjustments. In our use case, we're going to make a top-down adjustment. So let's navigate over to our interactive dashboards. To do that with our login credentials as an executive, we can now go to our dashboards. A variety of different dashboards can be set up. We can set them up for all of our marketing managers, and we can invite them and share them accordingly. We can even take snapshots and schedule these out, so as you see updates, we can then send them out. But in our case, let's go explore the particular dashboard we set up for the marketing operations team. As an executive, we're going to come in and you can see all the different territories, how they're broken down. The idea here is to create one dashboard view for everyone and then see it according to your data sets. So in a few minutes, we'll go through and show you what it'd be like to be part of the program manager for the Northwest. Here we can summarize things such as budgets. You can look at it holistically across the entire business. You can drill and explore into the numbers behind them, slice them across different time dimensions, or maybe you just want to break them across maybe such things as campaigns. One click will automatically create a secondary chart for you and break them down across your campaigns. Your exploration can keep going into other areas. Maybe you want to break things down by regions, and this is what we call dimensions. Organize anything you'd like, in this case, region by spend. Again, hover over, look at your time periods, look at a summary, months, quarter, years, however you want to break it down. Over here you can see trending, very easy to see trending analysis, in this case, spending across month over month. Summarize things maybe by top programs, or spend type categories, or even breakdown analysis by vendors to give you better ideas across your contracts. One of the popular areas we're seeing executive taking advantage of is once all these plans come together in one common place, you can start asking important questions. And so what we have here is a tops-down, bottoms-up approach. We're comparing some baseline numbers here to a bottoms-up approach. So the executives target some numbers, and then we can see once we roll up the budgetary numbers from each team, what kind of gaps do we have? And we're actually fairly close in this example. Over on the right side here's where I can make some top-line adjustments as an executive. To do that, one of the very powerful features the planning solution offers is the ability to create versions. And with version controls, think about it such as scenario controls, we can in essence create a baseline. Marketing plan could be a baseline budget, and we can compare that to any other scenario we choose, perhaps a reforecast scenario. So if we want to do a reforecast scenario, clone this version, takes about 20 seconds depending on the size of your business model. And now we can go over here with that exact same copy, we can start asking some questions, such as, what if we change our top line budget commitment from 3.9 million to 5 million. We'll add that number in. We'll make that change. Hit save. That little wheel spinning represents 100% in memory real-time updates. So when we make that change here, everybody in the entire platform now is going to see that new budget update. We'll see have additional allocation targets here. And now all the different teams can see perhaps different areas that they need to address around qualified leads, any kind of impact across pipeline. You can explore those to the next level detail, how maybe those are going to be broken down and shared across different regions. Now you can assess that additional budget, marketing targets, and so forth. We can even get a little more granular and look at from the bottoms up approach. Here's a summary view here of all of our upcoming campaigns. In fact, now maybe as an executive, you're willing and okay to approve one line item. Well, we also have the ability to go tap into your source system. So example, whether it's an Excel spreadsheet or your CRM system, we can upload, in this case, all your detailed campaigns. In our example here, we have a campaign that's been approved. So we'll just, as an executive, come in here, document that you're good to go, date and time, when the campaign's expected to start and end, what we're expected to get out of it. So now we can track things such as expected attendees, lead generations, but of course the overall spend commitment. So we'll get that budget update there. We'll hit save. And now again, in real time, that's going to represent our changes as it goes through. All right, we saved that, we've updated all that. But now where do we go from here? We've got our nice budgets updated, but another area is to now compare and contrast how we're doing over time. So we go to our reporting section here, and we can navigate two important reports we wanted to showcase. One is a budget versus actuals. So once budgets are set, how well are you doing and what kind of course corrections do you need? So with this, our reporting example here is a budget versus actuals for the marketing team. Just know, again, this could be compared across different scenarios. But in our case, we've summarized this view, but note you get built-in hierarchy structures to roll up and down. In this case, comparing your budget to what you're planning on spending, any over, and then you could even call things out of goodness and badness, and perhaps future adjustments you need to make for your overall total plan. All of these can be downloaded. You can dump it out to Excel or PDF, or you can even more powerfully share it with team members. If you want to blast this out to the marketing team, send them a distribution, send them an email, and now they'll log in with their credentials and see their associated details. And we'll show you that example in a moment. But once you're good here, make your adjustments, you're ready to go. You may also want to do some more granular details around what-if scenarios. So maybe you wanted to compare that what-if scenario looking at region by region, saying the comparison from your baseline marketing plan to that new revised forecast. And if we navigate down here, we can see our Pacific Northwest. We've now added that trade show where we weren't planning on it before, and now we've introduced a relatively sizable gap. Another popular area we're seeing is our customers leveraging our Office Connect plugin. This gives you the ability with this plugin to now log into the cloud, the Adaptive Planning Cloud, and pull down the key data sets that you need. So in our example here, we're logging into the cloud. In fact, if we illuminate our summarized budget here, looking at the 12 months rolling, we'll illuminate our plan. Here you can see the green values represent labels and the blue values represent where we're going to pull down from the cloud. It's a relatively simple mapping exercise. You just highlight the items you want, drag it over here, and create this mapping relationship. And then when you're all done, at the close of the period, in this case running 12 months backwards here, we can go ahead and move our time pointer. In our example today, we'll move it forward as if we've got our new close period, click on OK, and now all as simple as just a refresh. Log into the cloud, and now we move our entire data set forward 1 month to capture our latest data. Save this. We often call these management reports or book reports. We can now share them with the executive team. Let's now log in to our second persona. This is an example as if you were a marketing planner. Maybe you were responsible for a region or a territory. So let's log in as if you were that particular resource. In this case, we'll log in over here. We'll navigate to our dashboard views. In our dashboard views, the idea is to use the same approach here with the same dashboards, but now when I click on it, what you'll notice here is this manager is only going to see their data sets, in this case, the Pacific Northwest. And by looking at this summarized view here, we can now look at all their programs, total spend, any kind of budgets, any kind of gaps or variances that they need to address, breakdowns by quarter. We can see the new one we just added and got it approved here. So maybe you want to see how that ripples through the rest of your plan. Summarized by your vendors, your top programs, Here's your PO spend. You click on this particular item. In fact, maybe you know some more details about an upcoming event. You can now come over here and interactively right-click, click on copy a row, add some more details. Maybe you've got an updated date, and maybe the spend target now changes to $2,500 additional dollars you want to capture. Save, and again, in real time now, you're updating that, getting that new detail added in there. You can keep going, click over here on Spend Tracker. And now, just like before, we see all those details summarized here, but now we've got our fourth quarter details coming in, our third quarter details coming in, all summarized right down to the end level detail. If you want to go explore the details, one more click, and voila, you're looking at the details behind the scenes. So with the adaptive planning solution, we've got lots more examples. We look forward to sharing them, whether you're in marketing or other parts of the operation. But just know this platform was designed for you.